Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. So this month's series we're going to be showing you lots of different ways you can create background in your card making. And at the end of each video I will be using those backgrounds that we've created and making them into cards. So this week we're going to be starting off with stencils, and there are many different styles of designs out there, and also as you can see I have a handful and I've got a variety of different designs, different sizes, and they're really fun and easy to make backgrounds for your cards. So I'm using this stencil that I got in a Papercraft Society box. I believe it was a textures one that I was one of the design members for, and I'm going to be using spun sugar, and I'm also using worn lipstick. So I've placed my stencil over some ivory cardstock and I'm just going over the whole stencil with spun sugar. There's no need to be precise, you just need to slap that ink on and cover that card. And the way we're going to use this one stencil today, it will give a beautiful effect, and you can use it in different ways for this one card. We're going to step it up and move it over slightly to the right, and then we're going to stick that down and we're going to re-ink over that stencil, and this time we are using worn lipstick. So again, I'm just going to cover the whole thing and get that ink on there. So like I said, you can use this on its own, so individually, or you can use it a few times on one card, and it just gives a beautiful effect, as you will see here in a minute. That lighter shade with using the spun sugar, and then you've got the darker shade with the worn lipstick. So we're going to add another design over the top of this, and this is a Chloe's stencil. So I'm placing this over the top and sticking that down, and we're going to be using our VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm using a finger dauber to go over that stencil, and I thought I'd use this black because it's a really nice dark black and it will really stand out on that card. So again, I'm just going to go over that design, and then it will reveal the beautiful background, and this can be a card in itself. You don't need to add anything else to it. I mean, obviously I'm going to add a sentiment, but you could just leave it as it is and stick it to a card base. So this is just to give you a bit of an idea that you can use this, your stencils a few times on that piece of card, and how gorgeous does that look. So now we're going to make it into a card. So I have a 5x7 card here, and I've used the ivory as a card base. Then I've got some black card, and then I'm placing my background on top. And then I am adding a sentiment. So I'm using the Textures by Lou Collins, and I'm using that Celebrate die, and I cut the Celebrate word out of black cardstock, and I'm going to lay that on the bottom of my card, and then just finish it off with some diamantes on those flowers. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you did, then give this video a big thumbs up, and then please do subscribe. Take care guys, see you soon.